Hey guys, I want to give you a little review of a motorized slider I've been using. It's the Axoon Top Rig S60. Not a sponsored review, bought this one with our budget here at the church, but I've been using it in a pretty fun and unique way, and I wanted to share the results with you guys. Well, hey guys, my name's Ryland. I'm the Worship and Media Arts pastor here at Central Baptist Owasso. On this channel, I'm always trying to find budget solutions to help solve our tech problems in our church. And if you've been around for a minute, you know that I love a good motorized slider. I think we have 4 of the GVM 48-inch sliders that we utilize here in our live stream. I'll link in the description some other videos that I've shared, unique ways that we've used those, different shots you can use a slider to achieve. But recently, I got this idea after seeing someone else's use case of this slider to flip it and use it vertically. What you're seeing right now is the Zcam E1 with a 7 Artisans 12mm f2.8 flipped vertically so that the pan axis that usually pans the camera left and right is actually panning the camera up and down. So let me just start off by saying you can probably achieve this with most sliders. Our GVMs can do it. They can hold the weight of a camera like this, no problem, and go vertically at an angle, change it up like that, no issues for the motors. But with a 48-inch slider, mounting it vertically proved to be a little problematic. So I've got this one mounted on a triangle-based speaker stand with a little adapter plate here that goes to a 1/4-20 that I'll link in the description too as well, that sits on top of the speaker stand. And then the Zcam is actually on a ball head that has the ability to go 90 degrees up, so that way you have that vertical ability. The reason I chose this Zcam is, number one, we had it and we weren't using it. Number two is that with this panning up, any other camera was gonna actually hit the slider on the side, but the Zcam is so small that it does it no problem. Also, I've got the outputs on the opposite side of the slider. Now you could do this with a GH5 or something like that. You would just need like a riser plate to kind of stick up off of the actual base of the slider that's going up and down, so that way it has enough leeway to fold up on itself and go vertical without hitting the slider. But I'd heard great things about this slider, and for $400, here's the benefits that you're getting. Number one, it's silent. The GVMs have a little bit of noise. Number two, it's extremely smooth and it repeats its movements really, really precisely. Number three, it's extremely easy to program. The GVMs are fine once you've done them, but this one, you literally turn it on, you hit the play button, it auto-calibrates itself. Then if you want it to loop over and over, you click the loop button, hit play, and then just set the speed dial to whatever you want it to be at, and away you go. And you know, we've got it set on our bass guitar player currently because it's just a spot in the band that, you know, bass guitar players, they just get left out. They stay in the shadows. They're usually fine with that. But every once in a while, we want to throw our bass player in there. And it's tough for our roaming camera operators to get a good shot of him whenever he's behind everyone. And so having this just locked off on our bass player where it can pan up and down between his face and his guitar playing has been a really interesting and cool shot that adds a different flavor to the live stream. The Top Rig S60 definitely has a lot higher speed. If I crank this all the way up, it will go really fast, back and forth between the two endpoints. I wish it kind of ramped down a little easier on each end when it's going this fast, because we do like it to be fast. Usually when we're cutting to a bass player shot, we're not gonna hang on it very long. So it doesn't need to be a super slow pan. So I wish I had a little more ramping in and out, but you can dial this in to kind of where it works best for you. And it can actually go extremely slow if you want to use it for like time lapses and things like that. We're not gonna do that. Now for a slider, you don't want to have to deal with micro jitters. And one thing about this one is that I've noticed it's really smooth. This Zcam has 0 stabilization. This 7 Artisan lens, while it is a wide lens, it doesn't have any lens stabilization. And we never really notice any shakes from it. You know, bass player standing up, it's right here next to our drum set. And it's been pretty solid. So this is less of a sales pitch of the slider, even though I really do like it for $400, and more just a, hey guys, we're trying this new camera shot. If you have a random slider laying around, or maybe one that you're not really you're kind of tired of the shot it's got, maybe you could try throwing it vertically or even at an angle and utilizing that pan ability of the inner bar in a different and fresh way. All right, so I will leave links in the description to purchase these where I've purchased them. Those links don't cost you any extra money. They're just affiliate links that help out me, my familia, and the channel. And guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed to this video and this channel, if you're into worship and tech stuff, I think you won't be disappointed. So hit that subscribe button. And remember, most importantly, we can do a lot of great things, right? Let's do it all for God's glory. We'll see you in the next one.